Well, what is this I hear you say? Back so soon? Well, turns out I had some videos left that didn't make it to episode 16, so I'm quickly pushing out 16 and a half. And we are starting off with a match in the box tank, which looks to be very hard to ace, because this is not a mastery match. As I said, I'll be trying to push the mastery matches as separate videos unless they are exceptionally interesting in some way. Well, box tank, Fort Despair, big strong tank. Not too bad camo, not too good either. Not too bad armor, not too good either. And a very good gun. 130 millimeters of naval gun with big alpha premium ammunition. To my knowledge, this is the only tank that in the game that has higher damage AP ammunition as a premium. Otherwise, to find damage types with higher than standard AP damage, you have to go to the higher tier British tanks who have HESH ammunition, but that of course behaves like high explosive, so it will be triggered by and detonated by all kinds of obstacles and spaced armor and everything. And here we go, the first victim of the day. He drove right into it. Poor M4. Turns out the whole red team has taken up the heavy tank section, and I'm opting to stay here in the background. And yeah, you can see one of the faults with this gun. It's not the most accurate guns. I figure it's too late to really go back to where they are, because if I do, I'll arrive too late and I'll be rushed. So instead I'm staying here, but I see my team is struggling and sort of holding on a bit, so I decide, yeah, why not move into the center? It's 3 against 3 kills, and of course this tank is a sitting duck in this situation against any kind of useful players. And there you see the accuracy again, aiming for the KB1S and hit the house. Well, wasted shot in this tank is kind of painful, because they don't come around that often. I think I have 4 rounds per minute, which is, well, it shouldn't have more. It would be completely overpowered. The way it is, it's like a smaller version of the... There we go again. Smaller version of the SU-152. You may also have noticed in this tank I'm loading premium rounds as my standard ammunition. I'd be crazy not to. It's a lot of extra damage, and this is a premium tank. It will still make you credits, because the damage you do with these rounds, they pay for themselves, pretty much. Finally, the balance has swung in our favor, and the Reds still seem quite oblivious to the threat of the box tank. 500 damage to the KV-1S, and he's gone. Backing up furiously here, not so the 88 will not be able to get shots at me, but he also seems to ignore me, and that suits me just fine, because then I can put a nice big fat round into his side, and I can move up behind him, trusting my reload to finish faster than he can traverse 180 degrees. And yeah, see, we cannot pen him with high explosive, unfortunately, so we have to go back to standard AP rounds, having spent all our premium rounds. We ram him a little bit, and a VK-28 finishes him off. So that's it for the SU-100Y. 3,705 damage, 60,000 credits, and still only a first class. It was a bit surprising to me. At tier 6, almost 4k damage should be enough to ace anything short of a KV2, I thought. But this tank obviously has a lot of good games. The next battle is in the T-28, a tank I've come to love and respect more and more the more I play it. And we're low tier. Actually, we're not. We're high tier. Everyone is the same tier, almost. We're on Castilla, and we're in a team with only medium tanks and me. So, well, I can't very well run with the mediums. So I'm thinking it's a supremacy match. I'll run like mad and try to defend base C for as long as I can. Maybe I can hold them up there. Maybe they will split up. It's a good chance I could hold them up for a good time. Maybe even do a lot of damage. At this moment I'm faced with a choice. I could either peek around the corner, but I'm taking a risk here. Calculated risk. Lots of teams that day had been very slow getting off the block, and I'm pushing over to the other side here. Getting cover behind this rock with the opportunity to pull further back behind the building. It will quite efficiently prevent me from being shot in the right side or the left side. Those are the two sides I'm most concerned about. Well, yeah, and you see, here we have a lot of reds popping up. T-44, of course, he can't pen me without using premium ammunition, having a very poor standard AP round. I think it was the Borsig who hit me with a high explosive round there that hurt a lot more, even damaging my ammo rack a bit. So I pulled back. This is a good position for me. I can be sneaky and use this corner. Do damage to the ISU right in the crevice of that rock. And you can see the reds are, well, I don't know what they're thinking. But they still haven't kept C. That T-43 won't cap C for sure. Oh, I'm getting a bit cautious here. I'm down to my last 40 hit points, but my team has kept base A and are moving up, and Reds don't have anything yet. Borsig is driving through base C. He's to be a bit of a concern for me for later on. ISU is stopping to cap. No, he isn't, and he's getting shot. This goes to show that with a team inside the town, the positions around base C are very exposed and vulnerable. Very. Oh, the reason I pulled so far back here is because I'm afraid the Borsig will show up. I'm stopping here to let my telescope activate. Nothing there. Pushing ahead a little bit. No. Bit more worrisome is that the Reds have someone in the town who is chewing up my team, and the VK is going to try to cap. Well, we can't have that, can we? He's not long for this world. He's down to his last 65 hit points, and I'm really afraid of getting hit here. And there's the VK. And the Borsig finally shows himself on the map again. It's good, because then I know exactly where he is. Hoping he's planning to come around, and, well, it doesn't look like it. In the meantime, the red in town, it's IS-3, I think. He seems to have swept up a lot of my teammates. And he has gone temporarily off the radar. And look at this. Such a tricky shot for the T-28. Not the most accurate of guns. And here he went off the radar. I'm hoping he'll still be in the same place. Firing high explosive here. It's maybe not the best choice, but I wanted to make sure that if I hit a corner of him, I did some damage. And, well, he looks damaged. Two Reds left. I've also lost a teammate. It's, we're 3 against 2 at the moment. And look how slowly this tank climbs. It's agony, having to go uphill. My teammate is calling for help, and I'm trying to help him, but I'm too late. The IS-3 at least got his fair punishment, and it's 2 against 2. Or is it really? I'm not sure where my teammate is. I seem to have lost track of him. Did he maybe kill himself? I'm not sure. Maybe it's just me alone. I didn't realize until now. With 40 hit points. Well. And I just killed a red. That would make this impossible, wouldn't it? I think it would. And the IS-3 dies, and last red lives to tell the tale. So, let's look at the scorecard. And I'm a bit surprised when I see the score. Look at this slow synchronization personal file screen. It's always like that for me. Well, almost 4k damage, first class only. I thought I had done more damage than that, but yeah. AT-15, he was camping somewhere doing a lot of damage for the red team, but we won on capping, and I thought it was an interesting match worth showing. Well now, you may say, what do we have here? This looks like a huge improvement graphically over Blitz. And yeah, it is. This is World of Tanks PC, and there's only one reason why I'm showing you this clip is because of the tank I'm driving. Look at this. This is the M4 Revolveries or something. Ravioli is what we call it. As you can see, it's an M4. It has that beautiful drop shape of the hull, and it has the turret with the counterweight in the back. What makes this different from a normal M4 is what's sticking out the front of the turret. And, well, that's not a laughing matter, because this is a huge gun. And because of this tank is placed in tier 8. Switch to my camera from the battle here so you can see me aiming up through this bush. Well, about this gun. Look what happens when I shoot. Oh, well, not that shot. He luckily fell down just as I hit him, but I was about to hit him. The next one. That hit her. I'm sure you will see it very soon. Very soon this Hellcat has to be hit. Let me see. See it. That was a low roll. Because this gun, albeit it is a 105mm gun, it has such high muzzle velocity that the shells do the damage of a 122mm gun. So this has the same alpha damage as an IS-3 or IS-8 if you like, and that really makes this poor, well, it's pretty much like a tier 5 chassis working in a tier 8 battle. You see it's rocking back and forth like M4s are supposed to do when you start and stop driving. Look at that gun. It's amazing. It has crazy high shell velocity. It has good penetration numbers, tier 8, and well, it's a decent rate of fire rating. I'm curious to see this replay myself because, well, I've always seen all the parts through the snap here. This replay, I can watch it outside. Isn't it nice? Even though I'm not too impressed with the camos available for it. World of Tanks PC. Where is the KB5? We take a hit from it. Good penny. To the side. I'm struggling a bit here with the controls. For some reason there seems to be a jet tiger going behind me, ignoring me after having shot. You see, 426 damage in one shot. That's what this tank is all about. Back to the onboard camera. all my ranting about this tank, and there's only one thing I really want from this tank. I want it in Blitz. I really want this tank. I love the M4s. I love all of them. I love all the American mediums. And of course, this isn't an American tank at all. This is a French tank. But here we have French premium tank in Blitz already. Why can't we have this one instead of that useless FCM? This is smaller. It has, well, it has no armor. Any bounces you get on this tank will be on the edges of the turret. Just kick your turret over some hill and back so they hit the edges of it. That's the bounces you will get, but still, such a great tank. There is finish on, it says 2,822 damage, but it's actually a bit more because there was one blind shot. And this may also look a bit strange to most of you because the replays don't automatically show the scorecard, so I had to use a separate program to display the scorecard. But anyway, here you can see it. I did damage to a lot of tanks. I got the high caliber medal, I got the case medal, second class only, fire for effect, doing more damage than my own hit points. And oh. This doesn't fit into the window even. Let's see what we can make of it. Let's hope you can see this. Top damage for my team. Top XP as well. I also have to say I'm not really that good in World of Tanks PC, not at all. This is an exception, but this tank allows me to do it. It suits my playstyle, so I can do battles like this with it occasionally. There should also be some spotting damage. Assisted damage spotted 299. Yeah. That's not me. That's me. There we see. Still new at this program, just downloaded it. 265 spotting damage and 76 tracking damage. I would like to also have these stats in Blitz so we can see how we did our assisted damage. Also see how much damage I did take, and if had I bounced anything, it would have shown how much damage I blocked. Also a feature I would really like in Blitz. So this short clip here, it turns out it's mostly about things I want in Blitz, and first and foremost, I want the M4A1 Revelries. That's my wish for 2017. Well, that's all I'm gonna say in this part, this episode 16.5 of the Dassem Show. So you'll see me back soon enough with some mastery battles. See you!